Why did nobody tell me how much fun Rose Wylie's work is? Going into The Picture Comes First at the Royal Academy, I was feeling cynical based on what I'd previously seen of the artist, but I was also curious to see how Wylie's work would fare in the large rooms of the RA. I love that Wylie came to practising art at a later stage in her life. There is a lack of pretentiousness and a confidence that really comes across in her work. One thing this show did well was to bring the visitor into Wylie's world in a smooth and unhurried manner, which makes other comparable shows feel serious and pretentious. That's not to say Rose Wylie doesn't look at serious subjects or is any less talented than anyone else, but there is a spirit and resilience here that is quite strong, and whether you can get on board with this or not will determine whether this specific show was enjoyable for you. As I walked into the first few rooms, I could feel my cynicism melting, and I've got to give praise to the curation here, which gently ushers us through Wylie's journey, with plenty to see but never overwhelming or insistent. I was drawn to what Wylie herself calls going against determined exclusion, where she seeks inspiration from a range of sources and cultures that were excluded from her own art education. Again, that is evident in the work. The guide to the exhibition also says the artist's memories offer a rich source of inspiration for her work, allowing Wylie to extract ideas from different times and places to represent them in the here and now. I completely tuned into this frequency and felt I started to understand Wylie's process, which has an enthusiasm both artist and the viewer can share in. I also liked how Wylie brings in her love of fashion and film. The Film Notes room, which features Kill Bill-inspired work, was my favourite of the whole show. This was a comprehensive exhibition, going from Wylie's first ever exhibited work to new paintings, and by the end I realised I'd gone from a cynic to a fan following the trajectory of her career. It also made perfect sense for this to be at the RA. The Picture Comes First was the right show at the right place at the right time. If you haven't seen Rose Wylie's work before or feel it won't be for you, take this as a sign to give it a chance at the next opportunity you get.